we are here at Evolution 2025. Our theme was charting the course ahead. We have here Ramkumar Sundaram sir, who is Director Strategic Planning and Analytics at Adobe. We are pleasure to have you, sir.
My pleasure.
We would like to know that how was your experience about the first panel discussion that we have here?
It was wonderful. Right from the start, when I was reached out to by your placement cell, the organizing committee, they've kind of helped me understand what the discussion was about. They even shared the panelists' profile, and then they gave me the time slot, and then organized everything very well. Right from the time I was reached out to the time I arrived here, and even the session was well planned in terms of what are the topics that we're going to cover, what will it be of relevance to the audience, all of that. So very beautifully managed, and I was thrilled to be here, and also thrilled to see the excitement in the student community to learn more about data science and how data can be converted to decisions.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. With this Gen AI being so evolving, if you would like to shed some light on that.
So the Gen AI space is at this point in time, it's an exciting space to be in. But given the excitement, it's a new technology. There is a lot of chaos as well, because there are new tools, new technologies, new capabilities that are emerging day in, day out. And so there are not a lot of use cases that are meaningful in the sense, because as we are exploring the capabilities and there is excitement, but then, converting those capabilities to meaningful outcomes in terms of use cases and, services or products, those are things that people are focusing on, right? So in terms of skill set that you would, as a student, would want to learn in next 2-3 years that would be useful is more foundational knowledge, because, as I was saying in the panel discussion, the how part of, doing things, for example, coding in Python or doing the exploratory data analysis with respect to analytics, these are things that now generative AI is able to, or AI in general is able to take care of, right? But knowing what to get from the AI and being able to tell AI on what outcome to achieve and guide it and give it context is where humans need to, apply themselves. And so skills related to that in terms of systems thinking, design thinking, more foundational knowledge in terms of how things work are more relevant and more important. And customer centricity, for example, what do your customers actually need? Definitely. These are more important skills as opposed to the 4 tech skills which are now increasingly being taken by the AI space.
So, don't you think that by having access to AI, students will have reduced creativity? Or to what extent should we use AI in our day-to-day lives?
I see this as a tool, right? And like I said in the forum, we were using, a language to communicate with the computers, right? Be it coding or something. Now we are able to use natural language to communicate with the devices, right? So it is an extension of, just like a hammer or, anything that you use as a tool. So computers are also tools, right? They help you do things and get things done for you. And so I see that as an enabler as opposed to a limitation, right? So if you want to be creative, you can definitely do that, but AI will help you do that in a much more better way. So
it will ease the process.
Absolutely. I think you should leverage that as much as possible and be more creative and be more useful yourself than see that as a deterrent and stop using it.
Thank you. So that's really grateful, sir. So one last question. We would like to know that what advice would you like to give to students who are hopping into analytics domain or with this AI world in the current scenario?
It's actually, my advice is that, it's a very nascent and exciting space to be in. And this is where the whole world is going, right? And you have the first mover advantage of being in this space. And as an incumbent, you would definitely have a lot more exposure and experience in how this shapes the world in the future, right? So if you think about 5-10 years from now, if you get into the industry today in the AI space or generative AI space, then you would have gone through the journey of evolution of AI, which the others would not have the luxury or the privilege to have. So I think that's a good advantage. So I think you should take that as an opportunity and look at it. Look forward to it.
Definitely, sir. We work upon this.
Sure.
Thank you so much, sir.
All right. Thank you. Nice talking.